right, if no one joins, that's okay. This will be uploaded to the YouTube channel. We just started the live stream here. We're on Belmont Avenue. We just came from Puzo's family restaurant and decided I'll bring you guys with me. Instead of recording a YouTube video and uploading it on a different day, I figure I'll have you guys come with me as we drive home. We're passing Mary Help. So we're still in North Haledon right now, but we will be in Paterson pretty soon. Mary Help Christians Academy. It's starting to get a little bit dark. But I really do appreciate anyone that have joined us. If you just joined us, we just left Puzo's after having a couple of slices. And this North Haledon Belmont Ave is also known as 675 County Road. So we're gonna bring you with us through the streets of Paterson. The Borough Hall, the building of the Borough of Haledon Municipal Building there is on the left. Passing Dunkin' Donuts. So we're gonna take this all the way to West Broadway. Hey Evelyn, I see the comment there. I'm trying not to read the comments as I'm driving, but I do see that you said hi. Thank you for joining us, Evelyn. Hope you're having a great day. Hopefully you're back north. Mrs. Cardona says hi, Evelyn. She's with me in the car. Maybe I could ask her to read the comments. We're still on South 675. Evelyn, I hope I drive through some of the old neighborhoods that you've been in, that you've lived in when you lived in Paterson. And there is a bus that comes through here. And for those of you who are subscribers know that I love to call out the bus routes anytime I do a Fred Drives video. All right, let me let this gentleman go. Go ahead, good sir. He just gave me the peace sign. Peace. Peace, my brother. Little does he know that he just ended up on a live stream. Oh, let's see what bus comes here. 703 to East Rutherford. And we're on the intersection of Barber Street. All right, will somebody let me go? Ah, there we go. Thank you, sir. Or miss. We got Leneve's Banquet Hall there on the left. Now, Leneve's used to be in a different location, if memory serves. Molly Ann Farms? Did I read that right? That did not look like a farm. That looked like a bank drive-through there on the right-hand side. says hi. Passing Burhans Avenue. Is it Burhans? Burhans or Burhans? Oh yeah, that's right, Evelyn. You're coming from a far distance. That's right. Crossing North 7th. I hope the video isn't too shaky. I know when I record with my device, it has a, what is that called? Shaky, forget the name of it. But I don't know if it works through Prism. I'm using an app called Prism. P-R-I-Z-M. Not prison, like jail. Prism. P-R-I-Z-M. As I make this left-hand turn on West Broadway. We're going to try to hit Mill Street before we go home. And we're on Broadway. West Broadway, I mean. Ouch. We're getting ready to cross the site of the former CCP projects in Paterson, New Jersey. The towers you do see standing there is Riverview Towers. And CCP projects were adjacent to that. Adjacent is just a fancy word for next to it. Alright, folks. You guys come cross. Nobody wants to let you guys cross. There we go, finally. Gotta show our pedestrians some love. Oh no, I'm going head on into a bike. We're coming up on Ryle Street. If you guys remember, that was the site of the dog pound. It's now I think the site of animal control. There's a sticker in front of us for PCTI, which would be Passaic County Technical Institute. Got a Dollar Tree there on the right. Crossing Memorial Drive. This is another iconic street in Paterson. And special treat, we're bringing you with us on Main Street in Paterson. For those of you that are joined live, you know it's 7:53 p.m. here on the East Coast as I go here on Main Street. So it's starting to get a little bit dark. It's starting to get a little bit darker every day now. So pretty soon, the weather's going to start getting colder. The nights are going to come a little bit earlier. And before you know it, when you leave work at 5 o'clock, it's going to be dark. And there's Broadway Pizza on the left. That's also on my channel. If you haven't seen that video, head on over to, well, of course you're on YouTube now. You don't have to head on over. The commute's not that long. You should be here already on YouTube. But do a search on YouTube, Pride in Paterson Broadway Pizza, and you will see that video. And if you have any questions about your street with our Featuring Every Street project, if you want to know if your street's been featured, just do a search, Pride in Paterson, and the name of your street. And if I featured it already, it'll come up in a search. If at any time in this video you hear silence, of course you can't really hear silence, right? But if there's a silent section, it's because that particular section got flagged for copyright as we cross Van Houten Street. If you'd like, you can share this video with other subscribers so that they'll know we're live, so that they don't miss the live version of this video. It'll get uploaded, obviously, to YouTube later, but there's nothing like seeing it live. Wasn't Woolworth around here somewhere? And remember the blind gentleman that used to sit in front of Woolworth's? Only us Paterson veterans will probably remember that. Oh wow, I didn't know that, Evelyn. Wow. I'm gonna let you listen to the sounds of Paterson while we're here. Let me see, can I zoom out a little bit? Oh, maybe not. What you hear is the dialogue of a taxi cab on the other side there going, what's that, west? North on Main Street. Is that north or west? North. I'm all discombobulated. I have no idea. But we're stuck in traffic here in downtown Paterson. You have a diamond store called Itani Diamonds on the left. Yes, you can buy diamonds in Paterson, New Jersey. Got a 7-Eleven over here to the right. This particular corner on the right, we used to be able to buy pasteles. I don't know if anyone remembers that. On Market. That's the corner of Market in Maine. We've got the Paterson Mall on the left. All I know is we're on planet Earth. Well, how do you know you're on planet Earth? Where's the documentation that says this is Earth and we are a resident of Earth? You know how you have a deed in a mortgage? Or you're on the lease in an apartment? And if you're a citizen of a country, you have your passport or your citizenship. Where does it say you live on Earth? Alright, so I'm going to make a right on Grand Street. I don't know if you live on the left or on the right off of Grand Street. But my navigator is telling me to make a right off of Grand Street to go on Mill Street. Oh, I know. I'll make a left because that's a dead end, I believe. Mill Street end. gonna let me in? Nope. He said nope. Oh, he's not even going. Let me know if anyone is buffering. Maybe there's some dead spots in this part of town. So we're just showing Mill Street here real quick. One little stop before we head home. Oh, did he back up for me, or was he backing up anyway? Oh no, he wasn't going for me. So this is the last section here of Mill Street, and a big hole that I just went in. I thought I was gonna end up in the center of the earth with that hole. But I'll be here all week, people. I'll make sure I don't hit this one again. That was deep. I do use Verizon Wireless, so I wouldn't know why. It is Friday night, so you're gonna hear some music. I'll make sure to drive slow. I'm getting a little bit of glare from these headlights. Oh yeah, the awesome hot dogs at Woolworth. I forgot what I just, yeah, you're right. For some reason I couldn't. I just remembered now that we had the counter, the lunch counter. We're gonna go up one more dead end before we turn around. Or maybe not, there's too many cars there. All right, we're gonna make this right on Grand Street. So I do apologize for not announcing that I was going to do this live stream. I just did this spur of the moment. But the next time I do a live stream, I am going to announce it. So I don't expect to be a lot of people in the live stream today. No, I'm not going to stop for ice cream. I'm stuffed. We just had pizza and wings. If anyone's familiar with Puzo's Italian restaurant, family restaurant in North Haledon, you can head on over there. We love their pizza. Now, always keep in mind when someone reviews food, keep in mind that doesn't mean that you guys might like it. That just means that I loved it. So hopefully you guys do like it as well. But I always say never take the word of a reviewer, because they might like something and you might make the trip and go, ugh, that was disgusting. So we wouldn't want that. Always keep in mind, that's my disclosure. Ultimately, it's your taste buds and how you think the food is. But if I were going to go to ice cream, I think I would pick a butter pecan if I were to get ice cream. Oh, so did you see it, Evelyn? Did you see the house? Yeah, this is the Price Right. There's a Price Right here. So the Paterson Mall, there's actually a Price Right here as well. These cars are going hog wild. We're back here on the corner of Market Street and Main. And if you guys see there on the left, that's the 7-Eleven now. That's the establishment that I remember we used to get pasteles. And pasteles is a Puerto Rican food eaten primarily at Christmas time. Mrs. Cardona loves them. We're gonna make that right here on Market Street. We're gonna go past the center of power, City Hall. And there's our City Hall right there. I was just kidding. Mrs. Cardona doesn't like pasteles. How dare she not like pasteles? A lot of Puerto Ricans don't like pasteles. It's a beautiful night for a drive, actually. Yeah, I wanted to take this moment to thank all of my subscribers and your viewership as I make a left on Memorial Drive. Most of them are not on here at this live stream, but that's to be expected because I didn't announce that I would do a live stream today. But I plan to do more of these live streams, and not necessarily just Paterson based, but also when I do a Fred Drives video, I'll live stream it one day. Passaic County Community College is there on the left. I did 2 live streams in Paterson. Those were during the day. This one is in the evening. There's Our Lady of Victory's Church on the right, straight ahead. Now we're on Broadway once again. And you got the White Castle there on the right-hand side. Pronounced it butter pecan. Yeah, I've had some friends who pronounced it butter pecan. For some reason, though, I think the reason I pronounce it butter pecan is when I first went to Gelati's. There's the White Castle on the right-hand side on the corner of Broadway and Straight. I remember going to Gelati's as a kid with my parents, and my dad would point to the butter pecan, and the guy behind the counter said, "Oh, butter pecan. Okay, butter pecan." And that's why I call it butter pecan. There's a lot of mispronunciations in Paterson. Uh-oh, you said the magic word, Evelyn. She loves making pasteles. That's music to my ears. So among the pronunciations, one of them is Hinchliffe Stadium. People, and me included, up until a certain time, I would call it Hinchcliffe. And there's the library I did a video inside the library there. If you're interested in seeing that video, just do a search, Pride in Paterson Library. Hinchcliffe. So a lot of people used to call it Hinchcliffe. And then Barnard Hospital. I grew up knowing it as Barnet, as we cross Carroll Street. Go ahead, good sir.
Good job.
So yeah, is this video shaky? As we go past the Good Shepherd Mission. This is Rosa Parks and Broadway, and we're going to make a left on Rosa Parks. This is considered the 4th ward. One too many times. Loved ones that I love dearly that have passed on. May they continue resting in peace. The streets are kind of narrow. More narrow than I remember. And we have the Cotton Senior Citizen Housing there on the right-hand side coming up. Crossing Fulton. I hear the ice cream man. Who remembers running outside when the ice cream truck came with a couple dollars? Oh, big hole. Oh, ow, ooh, ooh. I remember my favorite ice cream was the Toasted Almond Crunch, which, by the way, has been discontinued. I know that's a travesty as we pass New AMC Zion Church. I think, was that the church that Martin Luther King Jr. spoke at? If anybody knows, let me know in the comments below. I don't think it was this one. There was one similar to this one. And we're going to make a right here on River. Wait, is this River? Yep. Is it? I think it is. Ow, ooh, ow, ow, ow. Ow, ooh, ow. Ooh, ow. We're gonna make a right on Lafayette. I got got that tune stuck in my head. Back on Rosa Parks. Oh, let's see if we can hear the ice cream truck. So I have to stop for children because they might cross, they might run across. So we got to be very careful. Paterson live stream in the 4th Ward, ladies and gentlemen. It's getting a little glary right now. That was my checking to see if the screen is broken. I rolled the window down so you can hear the organic sounds of the 4th Ward. Enjoying the summer days, the summer nights, which are quickly ending as August is already halfway over. I hope none of the songs that are playing will flag my account as for a copyright. Back by Bragg Funeral Home there on the right. Yeah, Evelyn, it's like I feel like we're on the moon over here with all the craters. But to be fair, there's potholes all over the country, not just Paterson, New Jersey. I was watching a live on patrol. By the way, I do watch a live stream of a sheriff in Minnesota, and they patrol St. Paul, Minneapolis. Let's see, Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis. I forget what other cities they patrol, but they were complaining how their streets are the worst with potholes. So it's all over. It's everywhere. Crossing Van Houten. Is this a four-way stop sign? We're going to go down Ellison Street. Oh, you go first, young man. Pedestrians always have the right of way, especially if there's no light. And this is the corner of Ellison Street and East 18th Street. That Walgreens you see on the left, that used to be Brogan Cadillac dealership. Toasted almond. That was your favorite too, right? Toasted almond, yep. I was so sad when they discontinued it. And straight ahead to the right, that used to be the Wonder Bread factory, the site of Wonder Bread. We used to go there and pick up bread for cheap. like really cheap. It's a little trafficy. We're outside of Bocaditos Bistro. That's a new location. Well, it's a new restaurant. It's the same location as before. Who can guess what street we're on right now? And I think we have a food truck there on the left. El Paraíso Chimi. That's right, Tom. Madison Avenue. It's not too difficult to point out these. Not too difficult to figure out the streets we're on, unless I'm in a neighborhood where it's like a small street, like 2 or 3 blocks. A lot of traffic. Can I get on 16th Ave and go around? Should I? No, I'll stay on Madison. I mean, I'd hate to have folks join me on the live stream and see traffic. You figure you guys probably deal with traffic all day. You don't want to jump on my live stream and get stuck in traffic also. That would not be good. All right, let's make this left on Park Avenue. We're going to take a right on Vreeland, I believe. Get away from the traffic. Now we're on Park Avenue. Yeah, I apologize for just doing this impromptu live stream. It was really a spur of the moment thing. We were having a couple of slices of pizza there at Puzo's restaurant, and I told Mrs. Cardona, I said to her, hey, it might be cool to do a live stream as we drive home and show parts of Paterson while we're doing it. So this is my 3rd live stream, and this is my first live stream at night. I think nighttime, if I have like a new windshield, it will probably be better and you don't get all that glare. I was talking about Live on Patrol with the sheriff that does that, and he's actually going to go on tonight, I believe 10 o'clock our time. And just keep in mind, there's the actual Ramsey County Live on Patrol, and there's they call them stringers. These are private news journalists where they listen to the scanner and they respond. They don't respond, but they head over to emergency calls, and they do that because they say, you know, there's the news journalists with no filter. So they're also called Life on Patrol. But the way you're gonna know that you're watching the real Live on Patrol is you're gonna see the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department logo in the avatar. And when you see their stream, their window is clear. It's so clear, you can see everything. And they have like a gimbal. So their device that they're recording is on a gimbal and it doesn't shake. I don't know if my video is shaking. I can't tell. But we're here on Park Avenue. And I don't know if it's buffering either, because sometimes you're driving, you can end up in a dead zone. Okay, we're getting ready to go on Vreeland Avenue. Let's give you some more sounds of Paterson. Hopefully we won't hear any swear words. Ow, ooh, ow. That was a dip. If you joined the live stream earlier and you're still with me, I thank you. I wouldn't imagine anyone would want to stay too long. But if you dropped by and said hi for a few minutes, just leave a comment. Let us know you visited. Let me see, what corner is this? I can't tell. 18th Avenue and Freeland. This part of the city is a little bit more quiet. Not that much partying being done outside. Crossing 19th Avenue. So tomorrow, stay tuned for East 39th Street video for my featuring every street project. Now that video is going to have a couple of side streets in it as well. So tomorrow's video is going to include East 39th Street, Durham Avenue, and Kitty Place. I think I told the subscriber that that one was going to come out today, but it's actually going to come out tomorrow, so I apologize. We're on the corner of 20th Avenue. Let me make a quick turn here for a second. Got School 20 there on the left. Here on the corner of East 36th Street. Let me go back around. Every time I show a school, people will always tell me not to give out the address. And I never do. I have never, in all the times that I've shown a school, and remember, I only show the school because it's been requested. I don't randomly choose schools to show. It's just that people request them. So I show them. But I never give the street address, ever. I'm going to be wrapping the live stream pretty soon. Wait, do I have to stop here or can I stop up there? I think I can stop up there. Yeah. And I think I can go right on red, right? There's no right turn on red. Yeah, Evelyn, I still remember the smell of the bread baking over there at the Wonder Bread. Made a right on East 39th Street. If you just joined the live stream, we kind of drove from North Haledon, drove through the 4th Ward for a little while. we're now in the Lakeview section with the food fair La Gran Marqueta right there in front of us. All right, guys, so sorry if you just joined us. We have been out here now for about 47 minutes, and I apologize that I did not announce this live stream, but I promise that there will be others, and I will announce it ahead of time to give people time to know when I do another live stream. I thank you for joining me on this live stream. We chilled for a little bit. I thought it was only going to be like a 20-minute live stream while I drove to work, but I wanted to show a few areas of Paterson. So if you're interested in watching the video in its entirety, it will upload to you. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us for a few minutes here on a Friday night. Please enjoy your weekend, everyone. Stay safe, and we'll see you guys on the next video and definitely on the next live stream. Take care, guys.